Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimmingbird, and welcome back for Animal Crossing City Folk. Almost at New Leaf. Let me go grab this weed real quick. If you look, my house is different, and it has a red roof. That was actually an accident. I was going through all the colors when I expanded it and paid off my debt, and I accidentally picked red. I was gonna do like a green color, but oh well, red is fine. It's better than yellow. There's nothing wrong with yellow, but I don't know. I like red a bit better. And here we go. My house is so crammed in this one little corner. You can see a few new things I've got here. I have this bird cage. Replaced my tape deck with a phonograph if I didn't show that before. I also have 2 candles and 2 writing chairs. I thought that was hilarious. I'm not going to keep both of those, obviously, but I wanted to show you guys. So yeah, I can kind of push some of this stuff around. Got my first house expansion. I can like run and floop that way. There we go. That wasn't really a floop, but you know what I mean. Um, So yeah, now we can get behind here, push this over. I'll probably spend more time organizing this later. But yeah, let's go head over to Tom Nook's and stuff. Finally, though, we got our house expansion. Put my little bonsai in the corner so that we got, you know, some green feng shui going on or whatever. But yeah, let's head over to Tom Nook's and we'll see what he's got going on. This is going to be one of the last days for City Folk. I hope you guys aren't too sad that I'll probably be switching over to New Leaf very soon. So, but yeah, we'll have a handful more days of City Folk, and maybe I'll switch back to this if something happens or Nintendo's like, don't post New Leaf. So here we go. Let's see, what the heck is, oh, what is that in the corner? Oh, jeez. I forgot I have to pay him again. 120,000. Holy crap, that's expensive. What is this guy? Is this Slim Goodbody? What's going on? Anatomical model. Oh, I want it, but I don't have very many bells left. And this lava lamp is pretty sweet too. Okay, I'll have to get some bells so I can buy some of that. Ooh, bamboo wall. That's sweet. I like that better than the tea house one, kinda. I feel like the lava lamp and the model should go down into my basement with my creepy workbench. I can have like a mad scientist creepy like murder basement. I think that would be cool. Anyways, I don't know if I'll get to the basement though, is the problem. Yeah, so I'm trying to, you know, I'm playing in earnest on here, but eventually we're gonna have to go and switch over. I'll miss this little town of Birdburg, and I really that's another thing I wanted to bring up, is that I really need some town name suggestions. I asked for this before, obviously. Ooh, I should be selling a couple things here. Let me go back to Nook's real quick. I asked for this before, but I do really need town names. As many as you guys can come up with. I want something really good for the New Leaf town. I'd like you guys' input, since obviously most of you probably been watching for a bit since I christened Birdburg. That was just kind of, I like that name, but I don't want to use it again if we're starting a new town, you know, because it feels like I should come up with something fresh for New Leaf. So there we go. Let me sell these snails I got. And then we'll go walk around the town a little bit. Oops, no more. So a little story I wanted to talk about. The other day, earlier this week, I was recording Minecraft, and then mid-video, mid like setup and stuff, I was trying to. I heard like this kind of buzzing sound near my ear. I was like, why is my phone so loud? It's like vibrating really loud. So I got really confused about that, and I kind of turned, and mid like turn. I figured it out without even seeing it, that there was a giant bee like right at my head. Oop, we already found the right one. This one seems to always be the money rock. Pro tip that I realized after doing this: you don't want to dig 3 holes. You want 2, and then you back yourself to 1, because otherwise, if you dig 3, that's 1 less spot for the money bags. So you want to do that. Anyways, so yeah, there was a giant bee. Of course, I kind of smacked my headset, and it fell to the floor, like not the bee, the headset, and then I kind of got out of there, and then I grabbed my my usual bug killing kit, which is a bottle of Febreze and a notepad. The notepad's really good. I recommend that for killing bugs if you have to smash them, because you can rip off each like page and just throw that away, rather than you know, have to deal with whatever, you know, normal killing device. I try not to kill bugs if I don't have to, but this bee, she gave me a lot of trouble. Here's Patty. Adam, you're just in time. Hi, I seem to remember certain you claiming to be the best hide-and-seek player in town. Okay, I made that up, but let's play anyway. Come on, it'll be fun and stuff. Sure. I don't usually... I think I've done this only a handful of times. Then we go. I was hoping you'd say yes, so I totally asked other folks to join. Let me go get them. Alright, we're actually going to play hide-and-seek. Let me, once we get this started here, I can... So we got Wart Jr., who I just met, Hopper, and Patty. Okay. I have to find them in 10 minutes. I guess I'll end when the hide-and-seek game's over. Find all three of us. Alright. They won't hide inside buildings. Okay. So I don't want to run around, but I might have to. So we got... what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the bee... Oh, there's Patty already. Jeez, nice hiding spot. Thought I had an awesome hiding place out now. Since you found me, you totally have to find the other two people too. Okay. One of the most common spots for them to hide, I think, is like behind houses and stuff where you can't really like see that they're there. So you want to like brush the backs of buildings. So the bee, I kind of ran out and I told you I got my killing kit, and then I came back into the room, and the bee had a... Oh, found him already. Jeez, I just like ran into him. I like doing his voice where you can't even really tell what I'm saying unless you're looking at what the words are. So yeah, I came back in and I was like, where the heck is this bee? Ooh, looks like a cool butterfly. I don't want to get too distracted, but that looked like a sweet butterfly. Where's my net? Where's my net? Come here. Come here, little butterfly. That looks like a rare butterfly. Ooh, almost got it. No. Come on. No, it's a pitfall. Crap. I need that butterfly. Get back here. Okay, we got it. It's a Raja Brook butterfly. I think that's like a really rare one. Anyways, so I came back in. I couldn't find where the bee was. I was like, where the heck is this bee? And then I noticed it was like behind the shade on my window trying to get out, because you know they'll like go towards the light to try to get out. Alright, man, we found Hopper already. My skills must be getting old my old age. So I found him behind the shade, and I was like, alright, what am I going to do? I have to open up my air conditioner and let the bee get out, because it's the only way he would get out. He would have to, like, come through the bottom and go through, because he had come through, or she had gone through the air conditioner before to get in. A dingloid! A tall dingloid at that. So it had come in through the air conditioner, and I'm like, okay, I gotta open up the panel and let it out, or it's never gonna come out. So I opened it up, and then I realized part of the problem was that the bee had gotten stuck between window panes and was trying to get... They just said the same thing, didn't they? So the bee was stuck between window panes, and I was like, crap, how am I gonna get it out? Like, it managed to somehow get squeezed in there, which is like really tough. And I sat there for a little bit, and I was like, do I kill it? Am I gonna try to get it out? So I took this Febreze bottle, and I went to the top of the window and just kind of sprayed Febreze like crazy. This pear is still here from yesterday. I sprayed Febreze like crazy, and it dripped down and just like kind of soaked the bee, and I felt bad about it, but I was like, sorry bee, you gotta go. So I just soaked it, and it was a huge bee. It was like the size of my thumb, which is pretty crazy for bees. I think it was one of those ground bees. But, so I soaked the crap out of it. Eventually, like, its wings got wet, and it kind of fell down and, like, curled up. And I was, ooh. It's a megalamentoid. I heard that gyroids appear more often after it rains. That's kind of creepy. Does that mean, like, the graves that the gyroids were on is being, like, uprooted because of the... Anyways, So I mentioned before that the gyroids are based off of stuff that is the little Hanawa figures that are used in Japanese graves. So anyways, back to the bee. The bee was soaked. It curled up. I thought it was basically dead. So I kind of left it there, and I was like, I'll leave the window open to show Danielle, because she was like, she was kind of helping me in a little bit with figuring out what I was going to do to get the bee out of there. So I left it there, and came back maybe a half hour later to close the window. I was like, I'm not getting that bee out of the window panes. So I just saw Sahara. I'm not getting the bee out of the window panes. I've got to, you know, just leave it there, and I guess it'll decompose or decompose or whatever the hell. So I left it there, and then I came back to close the window, and it was gone. And I was like, oh crap. And we got a zombie on our hands. And I was like, where did it go? It could be anywhere. It could be, you know, I was kind of paranoid. I was like, wait, it's going to come back up while I'm trying to record and sting me. And I don't know how it got out. Either I hope like a tiny spider came and dragged it off. That was what I pictured in my mind. But I don't really know what happened to it, and I still have not seen it. So who knows where the bee is? Maybe it got out somehow and just flew away. But honestly, there was like, it would have to come back into the room, go back through the air conditioner. Like, it would have had a really tough time getting back out of there. So I feel like it's like somewhere in the house still. And I just don't know where it is. It's biding its time. It's waiting for me. Here she is. I get this butterfly. No. What's up? I came from far away. I wish to take carpets. It is for carpets that I came to your town today. Your odd carpets, you'll bring them to me, yes? And for them I will give you exotic carpets I have made. In my land you call this recycling. You live here, yes? You ask others for carpets, you ask. Others give you old carpets. You give to me. Okay, I could go buy a carpet, right? Or do I have to just actually ask people? Let me dig this up. It's a fossil. So yeah, the bee is somewhere out there, and I don't know where it is. So that's fun. I have to put my shovel away to actually kick the dirt on it. So yeah, I don't know. I was surprised that the bee seemingly came back to life after it looked like it was dead. But maybe they do play dead. There's a lot of people over here on this hill. I'm gonna ask some people for some carpets. Let's see if she has any. Oh, rats, I just had some yesterday, but I ended up selling it or giving it away or something. Be sure to put some old carpets aside for you on the next big remodel. Well, they're happy. Hey, Adam, what's you up to, slushy? An old carpet. Ooh, sweet. Sahara's. Yeah, sweet. Thanks, Hopper. Alright. I got an old carpet. We're gonna go see what carpet Sahara gives me, and then we'll end it off real quick. Let's see if she has any old carpets. I think only one person gives it to you, or at least I can only exchange one. Man, everyone is around my house. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so we're gonna give Sahara this carpet. Thanks for listening to my bee story, even though I got it kind of interrupted a few times. Here you go. Oh, you bring a carpet. And how many? One. Oh, I should have given her more, maybe. And I give to you. I think I might give like better ones if I give her more old carpet. Diner tile. Okay, let's go see what this looks like. Throw down my gyroids in my house, and then we'll be done for today. Look at these guys having a little powwow outside. Move it. Come on. They're just dancing around and singing outside my house. Come on, guys. Stop that. Stop your merrymaking. Alright, so we'll check out the carpet. The dinner tile. Probably not good. Blech. Gross. And then let's throw these two gyroids down and have them sing. I think they'll sing to the song. Here's my dingloid. That was such a build-up. He looks like he's like flexing, and then and then the lamentoid. Oh, they don't go with the music very well. They're both really sad. They look like a comedy duo because we've got like the tall one and the short one. Anyways, I'm gonna reorganize my house and get everything set up now that I got a couple of sad gyroids. Jeez, come on guys, cheer up. Thanks for watching, guys, listening to my story and everything. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time for more Animal Crossing. Goodbye.